Hello, doggy. Are you coming with me? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come. Let's go climb the steps. Come on. I like to have company. I don't know where the monkeys are today. It's so quiet. There are no tourists. These dogs, there's a story about the dogs. I used to save leftover food at my house when I came here once a week. If I had anything, I will give to them because there are no houses around here, no one to feed them. But I figured there's restaurants here. They feed them something. But then last time I came, of course this is Ramadan. It's still coming. This is Ramadan. I figured I come at least once so I keep my muscles active, because if I don't after Ramadan, I would be very tired. So I came that day. That one dog came near my car, and I thought, oh my God, I don't have anything to feed this dog. I was very sad. I went back home that day and I kept thinking, I have to go back. These dogs don't have anything to eat. There's no one to feed them. There are no houses around there. What can I do? Excuse me. I could not go back the next day. 2 days later, I went to a pet shop and I bought 20 kilos of dog food. And I came here, found not only that one, there were 3 of them. One of them was the mama dog, that's skin and bone, and the other 2 would not let her get close to the food. In fact, one of them does not let any of them get close to the food. So I had to separate them and let them all eat till they were full. Then I came, climbed the steps. I figured it's Ramadan. This looks like every other day. I have to come. This is a good motivation to come and climb the steps. What can I do? Whether I have the energy or don't have the energy, I have got to come. These dogs don't have any other way to get food. So after that day, this is my second time coming here. Because they don't let the mama die. This time I cooked a whole bunch of pasta that I had at my house. I cooked the whole thing and I had some fish oil. I put some fish oil to give it some flavor, and I gave it to them. They ate it very, very willingly. I still have dog food, but I just want to budget it over time. So I'm going to go back up and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give me strength to make it up there. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So I have climbed 500 steps to come up here. This is Ramadan. At the beginning, my legs were shaking. Well, before that, I didn't have the strength when I was home. My mind said I don't have the strength, but I came anyhow because I wanted to feed the dog. I'm gonna cook these chicken heads, leftovers from the butcher, and I'm gonna cook rice with it. This is chicken head cooked with rice. Looks really delicious for the dogs. This mama dog is so thin. I don't know where her babies are. She's definitely nursed. And the other dogs keep pushing her away. So I have to guard her so she can eat. At the beginning of the stairs, my legs felt like they're just falling apart. Weak. I ignored the weakness. I kept making dua and making azkar and listening to the Quran. Came to the top. By the time I got near the top, I forgot that I was fasting. I forgot that I had come 500 steps. And this is not to brag about myself at all. It is just true for all of us. Our mind plays a very important role in our activism and our actions. So if we are considering ourselves weak and not able to do things, that's exactly what's going to happen. Give your mind strength. The way you can give yourself strength is to live for a cause. How can you live for a cause? What cause? Maybe some people don't feel it this way, but I feel like I want to live for the sake of Allah. I want to live so that I can know Allah better. I can serve for the cause of Allah better. And I got a long ways to go. You know, the fact that I'm 75 years old doesn't mean that I got it all figured out. No, I'm still a student learning. But the most important thing is that to have the desire to feel better, get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then we can see how easily it is to get over our obstacles. It's easy to get over our obstacles if we make up our mind that's what we want to do. So you don't have to climb 500 steps. Climb 10 steps. Climb whatever you think is your limit, go a little bit beyond the limit. Each day go a little bit beyond the limit. Now, I have to come here every 2 days. I used to be not being able to come in Ramadan because I just simply didn't have the energy. Last Ramadan, I only came once and I thought I did so well. This Ramadan, I came one time and then I found these dogs that are hungry and there's no shops, stores, restaurants open, no residents around here. So I went and got dog food. I have to come at least every other day so that I can feed the dogs. No, you don't go there. No, you don't go there. You leave the mama alone. No, you ate your food. Get away. Get away. I'm not afraid of you. Okay, go with your food. That's it. As long as I'm driving 45 minutes to get here, I may as well climb. You see how trying to do one thing and leads to something even better. So I'm asking you to push yourself beyond your limits. And you can find yourself, when you push yourself beyond the limits, you reach the limits, oh, I did it. The next time push yourself a little bit more beyond the limits. Always ask Allah for help and always make pleasure of Allah as your goal, main goal. Allah will give you success, inshallah. Tonight is the 19th night of Ramadan. And alhamdulillah, I've still been coming to feed the dogs. Okay, I'm not strong, but once I keep moving, it seems like I keep going. Alhamdulillah. I just wanted to remind you again, if we concentrate on our strength, sometimes we don't have the strength to move forward to do something that's good. But we have to push beyond that. And for me, Ramadan, my weakness is not about hunger, it's more about not sleeping. I'm up at night. During the day, I simply cannot sleep. Seems like some people sleep all day. Easily, I cannot. So therefore, my strength is not very much. I have come up probably maybe 400 steps so far. A little bit more to go. But the good news is that one of these times I was feeding the dogs, I found another lady feeding them. She's a Chinese tour guide. And I found that she comes like once a week. So that really gave me a little bit of a break. We communicate with each other. You know, she came yesterday and I came today. And she'll come Friday. Today is Wednesday. So I just asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for if there's any reward in this, Ya Allah, guide my family back to Islam and guide all those who are Muslims who have left Islam or not practicing, to guide them back to Islam. This for me is, I have a lot of different du'as. This is one of the ones that I ask Allah very often. to guide my family back to Islam. Let them enter Jannah, and also ask Allah to forgive my parents and yours and your family. Amin ya Rab. Here it is, the top of 500 steps. Alhamdulillah. This is amazing. I am coming down after I went up 500 steps. Today I did not stay up very long. Coming back down, I don't feel tired. I don't feel hungry. I even forget this is Ramadan. Seems like it's other times of the year as far as energy is concerned. This just shows you what wonderful things that oxygen can do to your system. You bring in oxygen to your blood, it affects everything. So if you're sitting home and feeling really hungry, feeling lethargic, don't want to do anything, get up and do something, move. This is, wallahi, I'm not bragging. You can say Masha'Allah if you want to say anything, just to make sure that Allah protects me. For strength He gives me, but usually I'm not very strong. You know, I push myself to do things that I don't necessarily want to do. I do it because I want to stay healthy. I'm walking down the steps back down to my car. This is the rainforest, and I hear the adhan. There are no towns nearby. I'm just stunned by how far the sound of adhan reaches here. There's a small Musalla masjid down at the bottom of the steps, inshallah. I would make Salatul Zuhr there, inshallah.